So, word vomit. It's so weird. I'm so silly because I think for like at least 5 years I've had a section in my closet that I like to call like my gender neutral clothes, but I didn't really think about it before. Um, I did think about it like two or 3 years ago. I was like, that's kind of weird. Like, do girls, the girlies like have a gender neutral side of their closet? Because I specifically labeled this side of my closet like gender neutral, and I told my significant other like, hey, you could borrow only like obviously only this section because it'll fit both of us. But then today, I like with my outfit together and my top hat I was wearing when I got ready this morning, I was just like, yeah. So like it's weird because I feel like I don't really like labels I don't fit with. I don't fucking know how to explain it. Like I feel like I don't really fit into specific labels. And then 3 years ago, I think I was like, I think I am a lesbian, but I'm not. But I think I was since I was a little kid because I only like girls. But then the last few years, I'm mostly attracted to people that are not cis. So I just say queer. Anyways, yeah, I think I was a lesbian growing up secretly, and like my first crush was a little girl in like kindergarten, but I couldn't say that because my parents thought I had a crush on some random ass boy. And then like I think as a teenager, I only like guys with long hair or like more femme guys. So like if that didn't give it away, but also like homophobic and not a safe environment where I had to be on survival mode for so long, up until more recently, where it's like, yeah. But yeah, this morning, I mean, like a few years ago, I was like, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm just gonna worry about other things about myself that I'm working on, and just like trying to get over bad things that have happened to me in the past. But then today, I woke up and like I put on cute clothes, and I have this like top hat I'm gonna wear and this like outfit, which makes sense because I always like Lolita fashion and stuff like that. I always like the more like Prince boy looking cute anime boy outfits, which is like that's what I want to look like all the time. And then I was like, oh shit, like maybe I'm not a cis woman after all. I mean, I would just say that I was or whatever, but I never really cared about it. Yeah. So yeah, that I was like, okay. Anyways, continuing my rant from earlier this morning. Yeah, I was pretty sure that I was a lesbian when I was younger, up until like a few years ago. Because then I was like, wait, but like I was always into girls, and then I was like, I think I like a lot of not only girls since a few years ago, and also like I just stick to asexual, even though I feel like I'm more gray sexual and demi a little, but I just say ace to people that don't know what it means and they're just gonna make assumptions of what I do or don't, which doesn't matter. It's annoying when they do, but also like I'm not gonna explain it to anyone unless I'm dating you. So like if I'm not dating you, then I don't have to explain how complex. But yeah, if I'm not dating you, I'm not gonna explain how complex it is really for me because I mean, but I could kind of explain it now. I guess it's mostly aesthetic attraction that I have for people sometimes. But there are some people that I fucking rarely feel would check out like every box of attraction that you could feel towards somebody, which is also like I think if I was to date somebody, I could date people that I'm only aesthetically attracted to, but I wouldn't put myself out there unless I felt like I hypothetically could feel a lot more attractions in my box because I just want to experience other kind of love, I guess. I don't know how to say it, but I mean, I guess some people might know what I mean, and if you don't, you don't. But anyways, even though I know I'm probably like 99.9% a non-binary person that falls somewhere in that umbrella, but I wouldn't know exactly where because none of the labels under it fall. Is why I like started putting on my profile just cryptid queer because I like cryptids and I just go by queer, and I don't really tell people that I might be non-binary before until like today where I look super fucking cute and handsome as fuck. But it makes sense because I always feel like a boy sometimes, not all the time. But then I also like to kind of be my friends' boyfriends, even though we're not dating and it's definitely platonic and not like that at all. But like I like to spoil them, and do certain nice things for people in general, no matter how I feel though. But yeah, that's mostly it. And I think I get a little too excited when I feel like I don't know, like a person might check a lot of my attraction boxes, like where I'm physically or emotionally, hypothetically emotionally, because like I have to know someone to be comfortable around someone, which is why I'm like I might be a little demi, but mostly gray sexual, which I probably only tell somebody that if they're like not straight. And if somebody's straight, I just say I'm ace and let them think whatever the fuck, because people think it only means one thing, but it's really like the umbrella term for myself. Like, but I do fit into like gray sexual and maybe a little demi. Yeah, more no. But yeah, that's mostly it. And I think I get a little too excited when I feel like I don't know, like a person might check a lot of my attraction boxes, like where I'm physically or emotionally, hypothetically emotionally, because like I have to know someone to be comfortable around someone, which is why I'm like I might be a little demi, but mostly gray sexual, which I probably only tell somebody that if they're like not straight. And if somebody's straight, I just say I'm ace and let them think whatever the fuck, because people think it only means one thing, but it's really like the umbrella term for myself. Like, but I do fit into like asexual and maybe a little demi. Yeah, more I don't know.